Kovalev, Ward is one of those guys that he makes you pay almost as soon as he makes you miss. Mayweather, he makes you miss, kind of gives you that breathing space so he can like do this and shit. Ward has that long touch. It's gonna frustrate Kovalev. And as soon as that's gone, that's all Kovalev has. That strong Russian.
I'm not a Mayweather fan, but Mayweather has everything boxing is too.
Mayweather's the only one that gets it.
He did
the only one that gets it.
Opponents based off his status, which I don't give him much credit to. And I feel that because Mayweather, the boxing ring has gone down. I feel like he corrupted the sport. That's why Canelo's trying to do the same thing. However, Mayweather is more skilled than Ward is. And I don't believe that, like Mike Tyson, there won't ever be another Mike Tyson, there won't be an Ali, there won't be a Mayweather. And Mayweather has perfected that Philly shell defense. And I mean, it's just once in a lifetime.
He's perfected this because he's done this since he was fucking 4 years old in a birthday party, in a family party. Like Adrian Broner saw Mayweather years later and thought, I'd like to try that. Mayweather started doing something when you're 3, 4 versus something when you're fucking 18, 19. He's got a fucking decade's buck. No one can do that but Mayweather.
I think Ward just simply outclasses Kovalev. Like when I close my eyes and I see the fight, I see him getting so frustrated, getting pop shotted and resetting. Like it just, he might pull a Duran and be like, man, I fuck this motherfucker, man. I'm tired of chasing.
I don't think he will because no one wants to be remembered as Duran like that. But
well, you know what a fight reminded me of the Duran fight? Lara versus Gula. The same thing happened. It was almost history.
And Gula was like, fuck.
Yeah, dude, it was great. It was great. That was our time, you know.
But what makes it so different for Kovalev, which is even more dangerous, is that you get pound for pound title. Coming from fucking Russia, man, you're here to do something. He knows third world. Ward knows.
Sergey is coming to this fight with so much malice, though. He fucking hates Ward.
And his motivation. He does look a little flexible. You've seen his Instagram videos. He looks a little more flexible. But Ward was already that. As a black person, Ward was born that way. You know,
he's hungrier.
They're more athletic.
Ward is hungrier?
No, Kovalev is hungrier. That's all I see.
I've looked at Ward. Ward wants to beat the living. He won't say it publicly, but he wants to destroy. These two guys hate each other. Ward hates, in my eyes, Ward hates HBO. Ward hates Kovalev, and he just wants to upset the boxing card.
Ward's face in the interview with when he was between him and Tim Lampley.
Yeah.
Last time. Ward's a good, happy-go-lucky guy, Christian. But when you see his face, I'm like, dude, this guy really doesn't. I don't think he really likes Kovalev. Kovalev's like, yes, that'd be it. Ward's like, and have you met Ward? He's a tall, lanky.
Yeah.
He's got it, dude. Kovalev's a big dude.
He's real robotic.
But dude, he has a fucking hand that, like,
that fight.
But you can't hit what you get.
That fight is going to be the actual fight that Canelo versus Khan should have been. The thing that was different about that fight is that Khan was far below the weight limit in which he should have been able to contest a fair fight against Canelo. That was supposed to be the clash of styles. Well, I believe this is going to be our clash of styles. Kovalev versus Ward, because you're right, he's a great technician. He has a good ring IQ, and he's going to be moving around trying to beat the counter puncher, while Kovalev's going to come forward trying to knock him out because he's the aggressive power puncher. So it's going to be a perfect fight, of styles, and therefore it's actually going to be a competitive fight because
it's going to be a competitive fight.
They're in the same weight.
If Ward doesn't get caught early, it's going to be a competitive. I mean, he can get caught early. I mean, anybody come out the locker room and be cold and get caught. But I just
he only catch Ward if it's against the ropes.
Remember Mario Brothers when you had to go to it was like level 1. There was like 4 stages of level 1. Yeah. He's only getting so angry. He's got to go back to level 1 every time to catch Ward. Yeah, like seriously, like
if that was the case,
that's a game plan. That's
the game plan.
See Virgil Hunter doing that. Like let's take him to 1-2, 1-3, 1-4.
You know,
make the first quarter of the fight fucking long.
I have been following Kovalev's career since he started being televised, and I always saw him look like a monster, except until he fought Jean Pascal. When he fought him, Jean Pascal made him look human again. You know, he was counterpunching.
The first fight?
Yeah, the first fight. He was counterpunching. He was throwing everything. He was landing shots on Kovalev that you didn't see in Kovalev's corner. He was just frustrated, and he was still able to put him down. The only difference between Kovalev, Ward, and Ward against Pascal would be that they're two different, although they're the same style, Ward doesn't have that power punch.
But you also see Kovalev in the second fight, he held Pascal up to beat his ass. Like, he didn't knock him out because he literally wanted to beat his ass.
I agree with you. I don't
He's
condone,
a nasty.
it's like if you finish a fight, you finish a fight, But I mean, then again, at the end of the day, it happens to be a fight, and therefore, whether you come angry or not, it's a fight, dude. The guy in front of you is not gonna be your friend.
Sure.
Pascal sucks, dude. If Pascal can touch you, don't fucking come in with Ward. Pascal is a fucking disgrace next to Ward. Kid, man.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Night and day.
The thing that sucks about Pascal is that he's a 6-round fighter. That's the thing that sucks. If he was a 4-round fighter with that kind of stamina he has, he would have been a great fighter.
He's such a
schooling Bernard Hopkins in their first fight. It's like, who does that? Unfortunately, he ran out of steam.
I'd like to believe that Bernard Hopkins underestimated him so much. I don't think Pascal surprised him. Pascal sucks. I don't know how fucking guy worried about that.
He has that right hand, right? Is it the right hand, that overhand right, whatever it is?
He's just a strong dude.
Yeah.
Boxing-wise, man.
He's like a football player, kind of. You know what I mean?
He is.
Like a linebacker. He's like a linebacker in the boxing ring.
I haven't met Pascal. The thing is that it's just Pascal has that natural athleticism. It reminds me of Roy Jones Jr. Although they do everything that they're not supposed to do, it reminds me. I'm not comparing.
What, a Z level?
That he's black?
The style in which they counter and move.
They have 32 teeth? No one is Roy Jones Jr.
No one is. I agree with you.
He's the best fight I've ever seen in my life.
I agree with you. The thing is that I'm not comparing them.
Okay.
It reminds me of Roy Jones Jr.
Where?
How
they tie their shoes?
No, in the sense that they do mistakes that they're not supposed to do, but they're so confident in their skills that they land punch. And that's their X factor of a fighter. And the X factor is what makes a fighter different from a great fighter.
That makes sense, but
Pascal, like Kovalev, yeah, like you say, he's gonna get frustrated. He's
gonna frustrate the shit out of Kovalev.
But he will find him.
And you know what punches hurt? The ones you don't see coming. The element of surprise is gonna be there for Ward, and Ward's gonna fucking stagger. He's gonna not see certain stuff.
I can't wait to see him responding in the corner. I'll be there live, so I won't be able to read the TV feed. But
when you see Ward after the 4th, 5th round, how he's in the corner, he's responding to Ward, because Virgil Hunter, no matter fucking, he's gonna be Virgil Hunter. The fucking ceiling falls down, he's gonna be like, well, man, I got no. That's gonna be him, and he's gonna play.
In a fight between Canelo and Triple G, who do you see winning?
Triple G, I already got $1,000 on it.
Yeah? By what round? Knockout or just going to distance?
Destruction.
What round?
Nobody know what to play to.
Maybe 9.
Yeah.
He's a tough motherfucker, man. Canelo, no part of Canelo is afraid of Triple G.
I think every part of Canelo is afraid of Triple G.
Really?
Yes, he would have fought him already. I see the money factor. I do see the money factor.
That's all you should say. Canelo is Golden Boy promotion.
Unfortunately,
that's it.
It is.
The only thing.
Unfortunately, that's
if I were Oscar, I'd be like,
it's not about.
Remember, what's his name? Sugar Ray Leonard's trainer. Muhammad Ali's trainer, Angelo Dundee. I remember in the HBO documentary, they did the big fights, Legendary Nights. Angelo Dundee tells Sugar Ray Leonard, because Sugar Ray's like, I want to fight this coach, man. I really want to make it. And he goes, that was the year before. I had to calm him down and say, let it marinate, let it get sweet, let it heat up. it was because of me that he didn't fight Tommy Hearns a year and a half before.
Now the thing about that is that the fight was
Golden Boy.
if you wait for the money, cool. But you also won't get the same fight that those fighters in their prime would give. And boxing is all about legacy. It's not about money.
Canelo just turned 25 years old.
That's crazy.
Triple G is 35.
Triple G's fucking 35, and he, unfortunately,
we saw
It has
Errol
to happen.
Spence
It
knock
has
out
to happen.
that veteran.
it will not happen until September. It will not happen in September. It won't happen.
You think it'll happen in September?
September. It's gonna happen in September.
Oscar needs. I think Oscar needs another fighter for that to happen. Because if Canelo loses, it's like,
That's it. It was expected. And you're gonna look. Okay, who needs?
They know Triple G will stay active. They know Triple G will stay active. Who do you fight? Kilbrook. Why? Because he wants to stay active. He wants to fight again in November. Stay active. Some shit's about to hit the fan somewhere.
If you think about it, who really needs who in their career? Does Triple G need Canelo, or does Canelo need Triple G?
no, Triple G needs Canelo.
Okay, I'll tell you why he doesn't need Canelo. Because he's already the WBC champion. He's not supposed to chase Canelo because he's below his weight. He's at 160. What is he doing draining
Legacy
weight?
though. You just said mention legacy though.
Going up,
Legacy.
not going down, going up. So, technically, Triple G could have his whole career without having to fight Canelo, and that will.
Triple G's gonna have to fight another weight class.
Of course,
Who is
but
Triple
that's
G
not what we're
fight?
talking about. The
Fucking
thing
Lima,
is that
Dominic Wade.
Triple G could retire without fighting
He
Canelo.
fought Dominic Wade and HBO picked it up.
If Canelo
I
doesn't
saw
fight
Dominic
Triple G,
Wade.
his whole career is going to be saying, "Oh, you dodged Triple G." It would be like Mayweather not fighting Pacquiao. So if Canelo avoids Triple
$100
G,
million richer.
if Canelo avoids Triple G, he's going to be with him his whole life. But if he fights him, win or lose, he's going to get the credit that he actually has been.
Manny's coming.
It's Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe and the like button today.